Hello, David Bichanga here, Remarks Result. Today I want to talk to you about buying your first home. You need to start early, about 12 months out. The first thing you want to do, check your credit score. You can get a copy of your credit report from the annual creditreport.com. The three bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, are each required to give you a free copy once per year. Number one, determine how much you can afford. Do not bite more than you can chew. Lenders, these banks, they make money off of you. They are happy to give you as much as you want. But you want to make sure that you know your pocketbook, you know how deep your pocket is, and you know how much you can afford. Number two, make a down payment plan. Most conventional mortgages require anywhere from 3 to 20% down payment. If you can swing it, I recommend you do 20%, but I also understand not many people can do 20%. However, FHA loan, which is a government program, minimum is 3.5%. They tend to have looser standards than conventional mortgages. As you are planning your saving strategy, keep in mind that banks like you to seize on your money. That is, they like to see that you have stable funds in your account 60 to 90 days before you apply for the loan. Prioritize what you most want in your home. What's most important in your home? Is it close to work? A big backyard? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? Is it an open floor plan? Is it being on a quiet street? Is it close to a school? You will make a much better decision on what home you buy if you focus on your priorities. It is a joint decision. Now is the time to work out any differences to avoid frustration and wasted time. Perhaps, most important, know what trade-offs you are willing to make, research neighborhoods, and start visiting open houses. Budget for miscellaneous home buying expenses. Number 4. Buying a home has some miscellaneous upfront costs. A home inspection can cost anywhere from $400 to $600. Start a home maintenance account. Speaking of saving, start a good habit now or putting a little aside each month to fund maintenance, repairs, and home emergencies. It's bad enough that you have to call a plumber. It's worse if you are paying credit card interest on the bill. Six months out, you want to collect your loan paperwork. Banks are very particular when it comes to mortgage loans. They demand a lot of paperwork. What they will want from you include W-2 forms or business tax forms if you are self-employed for the last 2 to 3 years. Personal tax returns for the past 2 to 3 years, your most recent pay stubs, credit card and all loan statements, your bank statements, addresses for the past 5 or to 7 years, brokerage account statements for the most recent 2 to 4 months, your most recent retirement account statement, such as a 401k or a 403b. If you start collecting these documents now, it will lessen the stress when it's time to get your loan. Research lenders and agents. Start interviewing realtors, specifically buyer's agents. A buyer agent will work with your best interest to find you the right property, negotiate with the seller's agent, and shepherd you through the closing process. Your agent can also be instrumental in finding a lender who is familiar with first-time home buyer programs. 3 months out, get pre-approved for your loan. At this point, if you have been following this timeline, your credit score, paperwork, and down payment should be on track. You have done research on lenders and buyers agents. Now it's time to start working with them. First, you will need to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Make an appointment with your lender or mortgage broker and bring all your paperwork. He will run a credit check on you and tell you how much of the loan you are approved for. It often makes sense to borrow less than the maximum the lender allows you so you can live comfortably. Draft a budget that accounts for mortgage payments, insurance, maintenance, and everything else you have going on in your life. Then start shopping for your new home. Once you are pre-approved, the buyer agent you have chosen will be able to target homes that meet your priorities in your price range. This way you won't be wasting time looking at homes you can't afford. 2 months out, make an offer on your home. It usually takes at least 4 to 6 weeks to close on a home. So if you have a firm move-out date, allow enough time to deal with any hiccups that can delay closing. Get a home inspection. One of the first things you want to do after an offer is accepted is to have a home inspector look at the property. If the home inspector finds something that needs repair, that's a common example of something that can delay closing. In the last month, triple check that all your financial documents are in order and review all lending documents before closing. You are in the home stretch. If you are keeping your documents up to date and your down payment in reserve, these final steps are the easiest. Reviewing your mortgage documents is probably the most difficult. Your agent can guide you through them. Get insurance for your new home. Don't forget to secure insurance before closing. Do a final walkthrough of your new home, usually the day of closing, because you never know if the house might be broken into or have fire damage. Make sure the home is in the shape you and the seller have agreed upon. Get a cashier's check, bank wire for cash needed at closing. Make sure you get an exact amount of cash needed for closing. You will get that number a few days before closing so you can secure a cashier's check or arrange to have the money wired. Regular checks may not be accepted. And at closing, you'll get the keys. Congratulations, you are now a homeowner. If you have any additional questions, my phone number is 612-327-8785. Again, 612-327-8785. Thank you and have a great day.